Bonjour, today we'll start with the imperfect tense. The imperfect tense is otherwise known as l'imparfait in French. Now let's first see its formation. How is the imperfect tense formed? The imperfect tense is formed to the stem of the present tense. So to the stem of the present tense, if you add the following endings like AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT, you will get what is known as the imperfect tense. Now the problem is how to obtain stem of the present tense. So the stem of the present tense is obtained by conjugating the verb with nu in the present tense. So you conjugate the verb with nu in the present tense, you will have an ONS ending. Please omit the ONS ending and then you will get what is known as the stem of the present. So the stem of the present tense, I will repeat this, the stem of the present tense is obtained by conjugating the verb with nu in the present tense, that is the first person plural in the present tense, and omitting the ONS ending. So every verb which is conjugated with nous, that is with nu in the present tense, will have an ONS ending except the verb être. So être becomes the only exception for the formation of the imperfect tense. Now we'll go into a few examples. I've taken the first verb as finir. Finir means to finish. So the stem of the present for finir will become nous finissons. FINISSONS. Whatever you have to omit is in blue. So you omit the ONS. You will be left with FINISS. Now, to that FINISS, if you add the imperfect endings like AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT, you will get the imperfect tense for the verb finir. Now, the imperfect tense is one of the past tenses in French. It is not the only past tense. You have already learnt the passé composé. So, the imperfect tense is another past tense in French. Okay. Now, if we go on to the verb boire, boire means to drink, and the stem of the present for boire, when you conjugate with nous, is nous buvons, BUVONS. What you have to omit is in blue. You will be left with BUV, and that becomes your stem of the present. Therefore, the imperfect will be je, BUVAIS, je buvais, and if you want to conjugate it with il, it becomes il buvait. Kindly add the correct endings for the correct subject pronoun. I told you the only exception is the verb être, because être, when you conjugate with nous in the present tense, you have nous sommes, SOMMES. There is no ONS to be cut off. Therefore, être becomes the only exception. So, être in the imperfect, you will have to learn this by heart. With je, it becomes EAQTAIS. So, j'étais, I was. Tu étais, you were. Il or elle était, he or she or it was. Nous étions, we were. Vous étiez, you were. And il or elle était, they were. So this is the verb être, which is the only exception in the imperfect tense. I hope by this video you would have understood the imperfect tense, at least the formation of the imperfect tense, and that is important for your second lesson. Thank you. Merci.